When I was a boy, I, Chitsaki Yado, wanted to be like the heroes who appeared on the TV shows. Evil will not be tolerated. You face the hero of justice. Maybe that's why, for some reason, I had a stronger sense of justice than most people. I'd never do anything like throw litter on the floor. And I came to hate injustice with a passion. That's why if anyone was ever in trouble, I'd be the first one there to help them. However, as my sense of justice developed, I became increasingly separated from those around me. People with a strong sense of justice were seen as bothersome. In high school, this became more pronounced, and before I knew it, I was isolated and alone. But in spite of that, I didn't want to change my personality just to fit in. To me, this was who I was, and I received praise from adults. There was one time, however, where someone got extremely angry with me. Just like I thought, burn scars never go away, huh? I looked in the mirror and sighed. It was a long time ago when I happened to be at the scene of a fire. I, who aspired to be a hero of justice, ran in and saved a girl who was still trapped inside. I managed to get the girl out safely, but I was told off. It was only natural, of course. If a little kid charges into danger like that, it's normal to get angry with them. That much was obvious. I didn't regret a thing. I may have sighed, but to me, my scars was like a Medal of Honor. Well, I guess I should go to school. I'm an introverted loner. I have no friends and I'm always alone in class. I had thought about doing something about it. I hated the thought of making friends and the relationships being destroyed because of my personality, so I gave up. That's why I'm fine with being alone, but I wonder if I would be better off making friends. The concerned faces of my parents appeared in the back of my mind. It's not unreasonable for them to worry about me not having a circle of friends. The other day they asked me, "When are you going to invite a friend over?" with great sadness. Sorry, but even still, if making friends was that simple, I wouldn't be in this situation. For the time being, I slumped down on my desk to pass the time.
Yuck.
I was pretending to be asleep when suddenly I heard a disgust-filled voice come from beside me. When I lifted my head slightly, I saw a girl of indescribable beauty staring at me with a look of revulsion on her face. "Good morning, Mitsuki." Her name's Mitsuki Kanabe. She's a girl who's not just well-known in class, but throughout the whole school. Long blonde hair that can actually be thought to be dyed. A beautiful face with elegant features behind a thin layer of makeup. A pair of sharp, piercing ruby eyes that may have colored contacts in. Sturdily built bumps that were visible even in her worn-out uniform that for some reason attracted my gaze. That's what she looked like, but
Don't talk to me.
for some reason she absolutely hates me. Okay.
I hate self-righteous people like you who do nothing but talk.
I never asked her, but apparently that's why. I wonder if it's because I'm so different to those around me. No, rather than that, I think the reason is because I gave her a warning on the first day of class rearrangement. When she wouldn't stop speaking to her friend despite the teacher being on his way, I told her, "Be quiet." I thought I was doing the obvious thing, but perhaps she didn't take kindly to it. Man, getting along with others sure is difficult.
Your face is making me angry.
But this is the face I was born with.
Ugly.
Cruel. A loner has nothing to do. Which is why, having no one to sit with at tea time after school, I helped the janitor by watering the flower beds as a way to kill time. Wow, they're coming on nicely. While watering the flowers, I find seeing their progress somehow deeply moving. Despite just being seeds buried in the soil when I first watered them. Now they're proudly bearing their heads above ground. It's probably only a matter of time before the flowers start to bloom. Well, maybe I should get on to the weeding next.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's when it happened. Suddenly, I could hear a voice coming from somewhere. It must have been a girl, judging from the voice. I could occasionally also hear what sounded like a guy shouting. An argument? I naturally rose to my feet. I headed in the direction of the voices and peeped out from around the corner. When I did, I saw a girl who was familiar to me. Mitsuki? She was still with some guy I'd never seen before. Was he from a higher grade? You should be careful what you say!
All he did was reject you. Don't you see this kind of thing is why he did it?
Is he asking her out? Well, the atmosphere seems too hostile for that. No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Which is why I came out from my hiding place and approached them. What's going on? When I did, both of them looked over in my direction. Huh? What do you want? Chisaki Yato, Year 1, Class 2. I didn't ask for your name. A little kid like you shouldn't be sticking your nose in our business. Seeming irritated, the guy, who could be thought to be older than me based on the way he spoke, raised his voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
Mitsuki pulled on my sleeves while appearing surprised.
What the hell are you doing here?
It looks like you're in trouble.
You? Forget it. Just hurry up and get out of here.
Don't play the hero, you skinny dweeb!
Leave him out of this.
Seeing him lift me up by the scruff of the neck, Mitsuki became panicked. I, on the other hand, wasn't particularly surprised. It hurt a little, but more than that, I just couldn't stand by and do nothing when someone was in need. I certainly am a skinny dweeb. But did you really think that this skinny dweeb was just gonna come alone? What? Think about it. I'm not here because I happened to be passing by. I came because I could hear a disturbance. Ugh. Given that, don't you think people other than me might have heard too? Yeah! When I said that, he let go of my collar and went on his way. I'm pretty sure he understood what I was trying to say. That the teachers could be on their way. You didn't call any teachers, did ya? No. Wait, how did you know? Because it's you! You stick your nose in without thinking whenever you find someone in trouble, no matter what! Somehow she actually understands me. This is strange. I was sure she hated me.
All the same, I hate you.
I really do think she hates me.
But, well, thanks.
Huh?
You really helped me out there. That guy was trying to rough me up just because I rejected him.
That's all she said, and then she left. The expression on her face was one I felt like I'd never seen before. Good morning, Mitsuki.
Shut up.
As usual, she was extremely blunt. She reacted as if yesterday had never happened. Ugh. She doesn't seem grateful in the slightest. If this was an anime, this would be the part where she changed her attitude towards me. But of course, that's why fiction is fiction. Well, it's not like I stepped in because I wanted her to be grateful, so I guess it's fine. Excuse me, you two. Do you mind if I ask you both for a favor after school today? Huh?
Huh?
That's what the teacher said to me, just as I was looking forward to going home as soon as school ended. For some reason, Mitsuki was stood next to me, and she looked equally surprised. Sure, I don't mind.
Why do I have to come too?
Certainly, Mitsuki and I aren't friends, nor do we even get along. We just sit next to each other. I understand why I was asked, because the teacher regularly asked me for favors. But why Mitsuki? I don't understand. Didn't you say you wanted to boost your grades before?
Well, I did, but...
If you do a good job of helping me, I'll add some extra points to your overall grades. So what do you say?
Ugh.
Mitsuki was lost for words. Did she really want to boost her grades that much? We're still only in our first year of high school after all. But then it will be winter soon, which is a time we have to think about our career paths. Even still, I was surprised someone who looked like such a delinquent was seriously considering higher education.
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, thank you. Well then, we'll get started today. Do I get a say? For some reason, the conversation proceeded on the assumption that I would do it. I mean, I will if he's asking. As for helping the teacher, he wanted us to choose a location for the school to send students for an upcoming volunteer project. Once a location was agreed upon, we'd pay them a visit, and things like dates and job roles would be decided. The teacher said it'd make the appeal for fully fledged participants. But shouldn't this be the job of the student council or teachers? That's what I was thinking about while sorting documents. Is it really wise to leave this up to regular first-year students?
Will you hurry up and do something? I want to go home quickly.
It is surprising, though.
What is?
You doing this kind of thing.
I want to boost my grades.
Oh, yeah? Do you have a school in mind, then?
I do, but I don't need to tell you.
Cone. I thought this might be a chance for us to start getting along. But at this rate, it seemed impossible. You really don't like me, do you?
Obviously.
Is it because of the time I got angry with you after we just started school? Or rather, that's the only thing that comes to mind.
Not really. There's no way I'd hate someone over something like that. I simply don't like your personality.
Yeah, that's going too far.
I hate your self-righteous disregard for your own safety.
Huh?
Like before, you barged in without hesitation, even though you could have taken a beating.
Oh, well, sure, I don't hesitate, but I couldn't just stand by and watch.
You're being deceitful when you say that others are more important than yourself. Think about the feelings of the person being helped. You really are just like him.
Him?
I was left behind in a fire once.
Were you okay?
I'm here because I was okay. Duh. I was saved by a boy around the same age as me.
There was an air of hatred in what Mitsuki was saying, but from the tone of her voice, I didn't really feel like she disliked him. Rather, I could feel what sounded like happiness, nostalgia, and gratitude. It seemed to me as though feelings of affection were showing through. It's amazing to think she was saved from a fire when she was a child, by another child. I honestly respect anyone who would do that. I did something like that myself once too, but I was surprised to hear there were other people that do the same thing. I still have a lot to learn about the world. I'd like to meet that person once.
I want to meet him too. I want to meet him so I can kick his butt.
You'd do that to the guy who saved your life?
It's my way of saying thanks. Luckily, I know he has a burn scar on his arm.
When Mitsuki said that, she somehow looked very much like a young girl in love. I see. That's it! The reason she hates me is because I remind her of the guy who saved her life. And because she likes him, she doesn't want to think of me as being similar. In that case, it's no wonder she doesn't like me. And on the contrary, so as not to destroy her image of him, it's okay if you hate me.
I've always hated you.
Well, that just hurts. The next day, having found a candidate, we headed out to a nursery to find out if they'll let the school do its volunteer activities there. By the way, let me ask you.
What?
You don't happen to like children, do you?
Is that bad?
It's not bad, but...
You look like you're having a lot of fun.
Despite glaring at me, Mitsuki was smiling at the size of her mouth. I thought it was refreshing to see her like this. Without realizing, she'd drawn me in, and I was smiling too.
Stop making that face.
It's not like I could help it. I don't mind if you carry on playing with them for now.
I'm not playing!
I'm gonna go and speak to the principal about the volunteer project. Do I really want to have a sales spirit instilled in me at this young age? We're here as part of the school's volunteer activities. And we'll be happy to assist you when you're short of childcare staff or having difficulty providing recreational activities. In that case, maybe it could be a good idea. On our end, I think it'd be nice to give the kids a nice break. Of course, great hordes of us won't just come barging in uninvited. If there are lots of volunteers, we'll split up their work into days and take utmost care in selecting the right people. I'm glad to hear you say that. In that case, we'd love to have you on board. It's not like I wanted to be in sales, but did in fact feel like I was in sales. There was some difficulty in the beginning, but when he consented so readily, I felt like I might have had a future as a salesman. Which makes me sad to say because I'd already decided I was going to become a policeman or firefighter.
Hey.
What?
You're a smooth talker, huh?
It's just that I've done this sort of thing before.
Why don't you have any friends?
Cruel.
Hearing you speak back there doesn't seem like you have bad communication skills. If you're a little more sensitive to people's feelings, I bet you can make at least one friend.
I guess I'm grateful for such a kind assignment. But I have no intention of doing that if it means changing who I am. When I said that, Mitsuki fell silent. And so she glared at me with those piercing eyes. Does she hate me that much? What do I do? At this rate, my iron will's gonna get scorched by the Bunsen burner. Actually, it might seem that way, but before I finish my sentence, a little girl had bumped into the bookcase and fallen over while playing. And so, the small bookcase began to topple over with the momentum. Watch out! I reflexively got in between the girl and the bookcase, and maintaining that position, held the girl's body in my arms. Ow! I let out a spontaneous groan, but it didn't actually hurt that much. Don't get me wrong, it did hurt a little, but maybe it was because the bookcase was small? It was probably only enough to leave a bruise.
Chisaki! Are you okay?
I'm fine. More importantly, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. But are you?
Me? I'm just fine. Look, I'm not even bleeding.
But that…
As she spoke, a little girl pointed to my arm. The sleeve of the arm she was pointing to was so completely torn off that I didn't even understand how it happened. It most likely got caught on something when I rushed over. My uniform. I want to cry. How do I explain this to my mom? But more importantly, I'm sorry, this is pretty gross, isn't it? And having my sleeve torn off, my burn scar became visible. The burn had been inflamed, so it looked pretty horrible, and was probably quite shocking to a little girl.
No, that's not true.
You're sweet. I was pleased, and gently patted the girl on the arm with no scar. That's when it happened.
Huh?
For some reason, Mitsuki, who had been worried, was no longer saying a word. Ah, right, I thought so. She thinks it's dirty. Even if the little girl doesn't mind, Mitsuki might still not like it. Even though to me, it's a symbol of honor and justice. I don't really want people finding out about my arm, so I'll make sure she doesn't tell anyone afterwards. Is everything all right? And so the principal ran over, having finally caught sight of us. After finishing up safely at the nursery, school had already finished, so we went straight home without going back. Neither of us uttered a word. I thought we might have grown a little closer, but there was no conversation whatsoever. If anything, Mitsuki somehow seemed to be giving off a grumpy aura. Is walking home with me really that awful? I could cry.
Hey.
After spending time in silence, Mitsuki began to speak.
That scar.
She wants to talk about this on today of all days? Although, since I have to ask her not to tell anyone about it, it might be a good thing. Oh, about that.
Why?
Mitsuki suddenly shouted. Huh?
Why didn't you tell me back then?
What does she mean by back then? The moment I asked myself that, I remembered the time we were sorting documents. Oh, back then? I didn't really see any need to tell you. I mean, it had nothing to do with me.
But it did, didn't it? Tell me how you got that scar on your arm.
A long time ago, I entered the scene of a fire and there was a girl.
You saved her, right? You saved me!
Huh?
I knew as soon as I saw it that you were the one who saved me, because it's in the same place as the burn he got when he pulled me out.
No, I thought it was similar, but was it me? My head went blank for a moment with the suddenness of it all.
Come on! Why didn't you tell me?
Mitsuki further closed the already small distance between us. It was as though she was trying to let me know I couldn't escape. No, it's not that I didn't tell you. I didn't think it was me. After all, it was a long time ago. Something as simple as having helped a girl out at some point seemed like it could have applied to anyone.
There aren't that many kids who would intentionally charge into the scene of a fire and end up burn scars on their arm, you know.
Well, when you put it that way…
You can't run anymore.
With that, Mitsuki grabbed hold of my arm firmly. It was the first time I'd been physically intimate with a girl. My heart was pounding. Mitsuki probably thought it was because of the frightful glare she was giving off right before my eyes.
I looked for you for so long. I went around asking all sorts of people, and even went as far as entering a male bathhouse on purpose.
That's a crime.
I finally found you. Thank you. For helping me back then.
She took my breath away. I was completely captivated in her words, completely lost in her expression. And so... Oh, of course. Thank you. Being thanked made me feel like I was appreciated, and it made me happy.
I thought you looked similar, but I didn't think it was actually you.
After that, not wanting to stand around talking, we went to a nearby park.
So, is your arm okay?
Oh, this? It might look a little gross, but it's not like it affects my daily life in any way, so it's fine.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Felt good to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
It also felt a little complicated when I realized that you hadn't changed since then.
I get the feeling she goes through some fierce mood swings. Because you owed your life to the guy you hated?
Are you really saying that to yourself?
What else am I supposed to say?
Well, I guess you have a point. No, you're right. What kind of life did you live that you turned into an introverted loner? You were so cool back then.
Those last words. I heard her. But what am I supposed to do? Should I just keep blushing? But you know, right, Mitsuki? It's because I'm not sensitive to people's feelings.
Well then, start reading the air, is what I should say. But you don't want to, right?
Yeah. I want to become a hero of justice. When I said that, Mitsuki held her stomach and burst out laughing. How could she be so rude? What high school student in this day and age says they want to be a hero of justice? Mitsuki laughing hysterically was cute. But more than that, having my dream laughed at got me riled up. I know it's childish.
Sorry, that was mean. My bad. It is funny though.
Later.
You dazzle me, Chisaki.
To sum up her expression as she said that in one word, beautiful. It's no wonder she was so well known at school. The smile radiating from her perfectly proportioned face was enough to make your heart leap from your chest. And so... What? What is this hot feeling in my face? But don't you hate me?
So change. Abandon your sense of self-sacrificing righteousness and become a Chisaki who has a sense of justice. That doesn't involve sacrificing yourself.
This is nonsense.
That's okay. I'm gonna help you.
Help me? Let's see, just what is she gonna help me with? The project we're helping the teacher with? We were doing that together anyway, without needing her to say anything. I don't understand.
To make friends.
Okay, please do. I answered immediately. I want friends. All right, now my parents won't have to worry anymore. After this, my youth's gonna have a sepia-colored glow. Woohoo! With someone as popular and beautiful as Mitsuki on my side, this should be a breeze. It's happening.
That's why. From now on, me and you have to be together.
Well, if she's gonna help me, we're gonna have to be together. But I wonder, when I look at the rosiness of her cheeks as she speaks, I feel like she might mean something different.
That's why we start today, Chisaki.
And that's how I became friends with a girl who hated me. I'm sure these were the best days of my life. Oh, and I'm digressing here. But when we graduated high school, she confessed her love for me. Yep.
I like you a lot. Please be my boyfriend.
This happened after school one day. Kei Yagami, our class Madonna and the daughter of an elite family, had asked me to meet her because she had something she wanted to tell me, which happened to be that she liked me. Just for your information, I, Kazuki Asakura, am just an average kid at school. My classmates would call me a loner. Are you sure? There's just no way this could happen, so I didn't take it seriously. I was more confused than surprised.
Yes! I really like you!
Why me?
Well, I can't tell you. I'm too embarrassed.
Okay. Now what? Never thought Yagami would tell me she liked me. She's really popular. I've seen guys ask her out many times, but she's never said yes. If I were to start dating her, I'm sure that a lot of guys would be mad at me. Yeah, I think she is cute, but I don't really like her. I'm sorry. I don't think I can date you.
What?
Huh? I'm sorry.
But why don't you like me?
Huh?
What part of me don't you like? Please tell me. I'll fix it.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Well then, why won't you go out with me?
Wow, she's kind of pushy. I just don't like you.
What?
Are you okay?
You said you didn't like me.
I'm sorry.
That hurts my feelings. That really hurts.
I'm really sorry.
Well, that's it. Now I want you to take responsibility for hurting me.
Huh? What do you mean?
You must take responsibility for hurting me. So, you need to go out with me. That's how you can help me heal.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this happening. Gee, I'm sorry, but I think this is how this kind of thing happens. I'm really sorry. This girl is a little crazy. Once I realized that, I decided to leave immediately.
Hey! Wait a second! He's gone. Hello, it's me. So let's start plan E. Yes, it's okay. Something happens, we'll just cover it up somehow.
Huh? Where am I?
Oh, are you awake?
Huh? Yagami? What is this?
You are fast asleep.
Huh? Huh? What is this? Really? What happened?
Have you forgotten? Even though we made love last night.
What? You're kidding, right? What's going on? I messed around with Yagami?
It's true. Just look. We were sleeping together.
I guess so.
Hey, Kazuki.
Kazuki?
Spoil me a little more.
No,
Today is Saturday, so we can spend the whole day. No, wait. We can spend 2 whole days together.
I've never heard anything like that before.
Don't think about it too much. Just spoil your girlfriend some more.
Girlfriend? Huh? Ah, now I remember. Yagami asked me out earlier. That's when I turned her down. Wait, then why am I with her now? Hey, didn't I turn you down when I asked? Huh?
You don't remember? We were making love last night. You said I was your girlfriend.
I did that? Hey, wait.
What?
Wouldn't that happen in a different order? We made love before we started going out?
Sorry. I made a little mistake. I didn't want to give up on us, so I called you to my house. While we were having dinner, we got to know each other better. After that, I asked you again and you said okay.
Really? I can't remember any of that. The last thing I remember was just after she had asked me out.
Hey Kazuki, are you hungry?
Oh, now that you mention it, I am hungry.
Okay, I'll have something to eat brought to my room.
Is it okay that I eat here? Shouldn't we go to the dining room?
It would be too much trouble to go to the dining room. Since you're here to see me, I'll bring it to you.
But your room may get messed up.
That's okay. If it does, the maids will clean it up. Right? Yes, of course.
How long has she been here?
She's been here the entire time.
The entire time? I hadn't noticed she was there.
That's my maid. Her name is Zayoi. If you need anything, just ask me or her. I'm Zayoi. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Kazuki Asakura. It's nice to meet you. I think she's older than Yagami, but Yagami introduced her like she was younger. Probably because she's a maid.
Izayoi, please prepare dinner here. Yes, Miss K. Kazuki. It will take a few minutes to prepare it, so you can wait here.
Ah, thank you.
What's wrong?
I haven't told my parents where I am. They're going to be mad at me.
Oh, is that it? Don't worry.
Huh?
I called your parents yesterday.
Oh, really? Thanks for doing that.
No, it's nothing. I'd do anything to be with you.
Sure, but I probably should go home today.
Your parents said it was okay for you to come home tomorrow morning. They even went as far as to say you can stay here from now on.
What's my mother thinking?
They seem happy that their son had found a girlfriend. That could be why.
Yeah, but it's strange that they would say I wouldn't need to come home. They know that Yagami comes from a rich family. Maybe they think they will get something from it.
As for me, I would be happy if you stay here.
It looks like she isn't joking around. That's what makes her scary. If I stay here, it may make me lazy. Anyway, I'll go home today.
Huh? You can't.
Yagami?
You're my boyfriend now. You can't go home.
Now she's a little scary.
That's how it is. And how much longer are you going to call me by my last name? Please call me Kay from now on.
Okay.
Thank you.
I shouldn't disobey her. Once I realized this, I wasn't able to say anything anymore. After that, Kay started cuddling with me. She asked me to rub her hair. I didn't want to make her mad, so I did what she told me to do. As I did it, her mood changed. It seems that if I do what she tells me to do, she's a nice, sweet girl. Soon after that... what's wrong? Kay suddenly started to squirm, so I tried talking with her.
No, it's nothing.
Really?
Yes, it's okay.
She said she was okay, but Kay's squirming started to get quicker. That's when...
Miss Kay, your father is calling you.
Izayoi called out to Kay. After she brought in the meal, she had been standing in the corner. It didn't look like she had talked to anyone, though.
Is that so? Okay, I guess I have to go. Kazuki, please wait here for me.
Okay.
Izayoi, please entertain Kazuki while I'm gone. Yes, Miss Kay. I'll be right back.
Kay looked a little panicked as she left. It didn't seem like an urgent matter. She must have needed to go for a break.
Mr. Kazuki?
Yes? What is it?
It's about Miss Kay. I apologize for all we put you through.
Huh?
The real Miss Kay is a gentle and kind person. However, her feelings for you have become complicated, and that has made her become who she is now.
What do you mean?
Previously, Miss Kay had someone she was to marry. But then she fell in love with you, and she pleaded with her parents to stop the engagement. Took a year to get them to allow it. During that time, she couldn't tell you how she felt. She wasn't allowed to have any interactions with anyone, so Miss Kay could only watch you from afar. And as a result, things got complicated.
Oh, really? For over a year? How long has Kay been in love with me?
Can you please come over here?
Yeah. That sure is a large mirror.
Actually, there's something here I would like you to see.
As she said that, Izayoi pushed a button on the side of the mirror, and the mirror spun around. On the other side of the mirror, there were a lot of pictures taped to it, and those pictures were all of a familiar face. Why are there all these pictures of me?
These are all pictures that Miss Kay has taken.
For a rich girl, she sure works a lot.
Yes, she's because Miss Kay is in love with you.
Oh, really? I can't believe you showed this to me.
I just wanted you to know how complicated this has become.
I understand. Do you want me to break it off with Kay? The only thing I could think of that would make Izayoi show me this is to ruin Kay's feelings for me. But then...
No, I would like you to feel the same way about her that she feels about you.
Feel the same way? But this wouldn't be how...
Mr. Kazuki, you're probably thinking that Miss Kay is a kind of scary, right?
How'd she know?
But as I just mentioned, Miss K is really kind and gentle person. I want you to understand that since she likes you so much to do all this, she would never do anything to hurt you in any way.
But with everything that's happened, it doesn't appear well.
Because things have gotten so complicated. She's afraid of being rejected by you. Besides, you rejected her once already.
Huh?
But if she realizes that you aren't going to turn her down, Miss K should calm down. And if you hadn't tried to get away from her, she would have never done any of this.
So you're saying I should just do what she says?
Yes, she's very kind, and she won't do anything mean to you. Rather, she will do anything for you, and treat you as well. That's why I would ask you to accept how she's acting, then talk to her about it, and better understand each other. I really think that this is a good thing for you.
I see. Honestly, Kay is still the same scary person. But for the maid to go as far as to ask me to do that means that Kay is important to her. If the person who works for her adores her that much, it means that she's a good person. Besides that, Kay has a good reputation at school. I didn't have that much interaction with her, but I also had a good impression of her. And she was really cute when she was sitting next to me. If she's okay with it, and if just talking to her will change things, I think I will take her up on this. Okay, I'll talk with her.
Hey! What are those pictures?
Oh, Kay!
Izayoi! Why did you show Kazuki my collection?
Collection?
If you two are going to be husband and wife, I didn't think there would be any secrets. There are still things that should remain secret amongst the husband and wife. I thought I was going to be able to make even more.
Ah, hey, Kay. It's okay.
Kazuki, it's not what you think. I wasn't stalking you.
If we're going to date, it's okay if you take pictures.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Having said that, can I ask one thing?
Yes, anything.
Before you didn't respond, but what I want to ask is, why do you like me?
That,
Are you embarrassed?
yeah.
I still want you to tell me. Honestly, I can't think of any reason that a cute girl like you would fall in love with me.
Kazuki, are you teasing me? It started back in our sophomore year trip to forest.
Our trip to the forest?
Yes, while we were in the forest, I got separated from my group. I lost my way. It was lunchtime and I thought I was making my way to our meeting place. But I was really just going further into the forest. Didn't matter how much I tried, I couldn't find my way out. I was really scared. I was about ready to cry when I heard someone calling my name. When I turned around, I was looking at someone from another class that I didn't know well. But it was you.
Oh. Hey, I remember that now. I did find Kay deep in the forest and called out to her. I was walking in the forest with another group who was worried about a girl missing. Our group split off and helped with the search. As I look back on it, it was a dangerous situation. Everyone was out of their minds looking for her. I'd made signs on the path as I walked so I could find my way back, so we had no trouble finding our way back. But I was lucky to find Kay.
After that, I began being interested in you. I saw you pick up stray cats and dogs or helping a lost child. Seeing you do that, I started to like you more.
Ah, I see. Me helping stray cats meant that it was usually on the weekends, so she must have been following me since that day in the forest. So she didn't become complicated. She's been this way from the beginning.
Hey,
Huh?
I told you, Rai. Can I take a picture now?
Okay. She's too cute. Oh, I guess I promised.
Thank you.
Do you like taking pictures of me?
Yes, I do. I'll keep it forever.
Ah, she's not a bad person, and she is cute. If I let her do what she wants, the other side won't come out, and she won't do anything cruel. So why not? Kay was really pretty, so I decided not to think about it much. And Kay and I started dating. Kay, let's have fun together.
Oh, yes, it's going to be fun, Kazuki.
It seems like Kay understood what I was saying. She was happy with a big smile. I think it was a good decision. So she let me go home Sunday night. Then on Monday, she came and picked me up in her limousine and we went to school together. When I got out of the limousine with Kay, all the other kids were surprised. When she held my arm, all the guys cried their hearts out. As I thought, Kay was very popular. I was thinking I was going to have fun in school, but I thought too soon. The way some of the guys looked at me was tough, but there was something even tougher. When I was talking with some other girl, without any warning, Kay would be standing behind me and she would be glaring at me.
Kazuki, you're cheating on me.
That's what she says. On days that I make her mad like that, Kay takes me to her place. Then I spend the night and we sleep together. Doing that makes her feel better. Apparently, I wasn't completely ready to date Kay, but she is usually her cute self. And I think I want to try and work around her other self as we date.
You're bored next Saturday, right?
That's how the conversation was going with my sister, Himika Haruyama. So what if I'm bored?
You know, it's pretty sad that your record of not having a girlfriend is as long as your age.
Why would you say something that would intentionally make someone sad?
Relax, dude, relax.
Yeah, no, you're annoying me.
Anyway, I have a great story for you.
What?
Do you want to try matchmaking with my friend?
Huh? Are you serious?
Dead serious. What do you think?
If she's your friend, she's 4 or 5 years older than me, so 27 or 28?
Do not mention age.
Okay, sorry.
You started working this year. It's a great opportunity. Consider it an early present.
Matchmaking is my birthday present? I don't want to go to some matchmaking with someone I don't know.
Oh, don't worry. It's someone you're familiar with.
Huh? Who is it?
I guess you'll just have to find out.
Okay, I guess.
Okay, I'll let her know it's on.
Wait, she was the one that suggested it?
Oh, so when are you free?
Did you just ignore me?
Shut up. Next Saturday is good, right?
Huh? I mean, I'm free Saturdays and Sundays, so I should be fine.
Okay, she'll be okay too. I'll let her know it's on next Saturday then. I'll be in touch.
My sister hung up. She is definitely someone who runs on her own schedule. I guess it's someone I know. Wonder who it is. Even if it's my sister's friend, I probably haven't hung around them much considering she's about 5 years older than me. I have a few people in mind, but why doesn't she worry about her own boyfriend? Whatever, I'll deal with it. My sister's been saying that she'll be single forever and she's never had a boyfriend. She tries to find someone for me. She's a little strange. I wanted a girlfriend, so it all works out, so I just waited in anticipation for that Saturday. Then, the day of the matchmaking.
Yo, Kenya.
Hey, sis. Can I have a word real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you matchmaking in my room?
Huh? Is there a problem?
No, I'm just a little embarrassed is all. It's lunchtime. Why don't we go to a store or something?
Huh? I mean, it costs money if you rent out a place that looks like a typical matchmaking location.
Wow, that's where you cut costs?
You probably shouldn't complain so much.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. My sister had some weight in her voice, so I quit arguing. I was scared.
The girl is here, so stop complaining so much. Come on, Kokone. Stop pulling.
Huh? Kokone?
Hey, Kenya.
Miss Kujoin. Kokone Kujoin. She was my sister's high school best friend. She came over to our house often, so I know her well. When I was a senior in high school, she was my teacher.
Kokone's parents are just yelling at her to get married soon, so I figured I'd introduce the two of you to each other.
I see. You should have told me on the phone then.
Shut up.
Yeah, sorry.
You're seriously such a bully toward him. Oh, come on. I just love him so much. Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it. Anyways, let's start. Come on, Kenya, show us where to go.
Yeah. I invited her to the living room just like she asked for.
All right, I'll be reading manga in this room, so let me know when you two are done.
Oh, you gonna go somewhere?
You're not kids anymore. You probably get along better without me there. Bye! Yeah, I'll ask for you when we're done, Himeka.
Okay.
I'd say let's start with introductions, but we already know each other, so...
Yeah.
So, let me know about what's been going on.
Well, I graduated college and I was able to find a job at a large company.
I see. You studied hard, unlike Himeka.
Yeah, she doesn't like studying.
Yeah, she was really a pain in the butt when we were in high school.
I always saw Miss Kujoin making my sister study. My sister was able to graduate with no failing grades because of her. How are you, Miss Kujoin? What have you been up to?
I've been working as a teacher.
I see.
Yeah, and can you stop calling me Miss Kujoin?
Huh?
I'm not your teacher anymore, and this is supposed to be a matchmaking thing. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Okay, how is Kujoin?
Are you serious?
About what?
This is a matchmaking. You can call me by my first name. I'll call you by yours.
Oh, sorry. You always call me by my first name, so I figured it was just like usual. I figured since my sister and I had the same last name, she was calling me by my first name. Okay then, how about Miss Kakone?
Okay,
So, do you have any questions for me?
let me think. Nothing really.
Yeah, I figured. I've only ever hung out with her when my sister was around, so I haven't really talked to her since she became a teacher. I know she's cool and calm.
Why don't we just go get Himeka now?
So, here we are.
Huh? That was too fast! It hasn't even been 10 minutes!
There's nothing to talk about.
Okay, I'll help you two out in the name of best friend and being your sister.
Thanks.
Yeah, that'll help a lot. Let's go to a bar.
Huh? A bar?
Yeah, let's have some drinks.
It's still lunch?
You have to rely on the power of alcohol. Plus, it's your day off, so there's no such thing as too early to drink.
I think you just want to have some drinks, sis.
What did you say?
Nothing, ma'am.
Any objections?
No, ma'am.
You're being educated.
We went to a small private bar.
Come on, Kakone, drink! I'm drinking.
Sis, you shouldn't be so pushy.
It's fine. You'll like what you see.
Huh? I didn't understand what she said until I saw what happened next.
Yeah.
Kone?
Here we go.
Sis, what is this?
Isn't it cute? She acts like a cat when she's drunk.
I don't understand.
I guess it's because she always wanted a cat when she grew up, but now she wants to be a cat.
That makes no sense at all.
Oh, come on, don't be such a square. Go on, Kakone, get spoiled. Meow.
What? Kakone? Stop, Kakone. What are you doing, sis?
You're happy and you know it.
That's not the problem here. This is gonna be so awkward once you're sober.
It's okay. She doesn't remember anything after she's turned into a cat.
That's not the problem. How has nothing happened to her already?
She's pretty good at controlling who she drinks with. She never drinks with anyone except me.
I see. I guess that's the silver lining. I don't know what a guy would do to her like this. But I do feel like she's trusting the wrong person considering my sister is, well, my sister.
Hey, Tell me what you're thinking about me right now.
Oh, nothing.
You're acting sus.
No, seriously.
Huh, I see. Well, whatever. Let's go home. We're not getting anywhere with Kakone anyway.
Huh? Oh, she's asleep.
Yeah, she doesn't last long when she's a cat. That's cute though, right? Because she's so uptight when she's sober.
I mean, I guess so.
All right, carry her then.
I'm gonna carry her?
Yeah, of course. I can't carry her.
But...
Don't bitch and moan, strong man. Or should I introduce her to your special collection in the closet?
How do you know about that?
I was bored, so I looked around a second ago.
Why would you do that? That's not okay. You only had a few minutes anyway. How did you?
Don't think you can hide anything from me. So, take care of her.
Fine. I headed to my sister's house with Miss Kakone in tow.
Where am I?
Oh, you're awake.
Kenya, why are you here?
You got drunk and passed out.
Oh yeah, we were at a bar.
Yeah. My sister said that you wake up a little, so I was just waiting. I didn't expect to actually wake up. They really are best friends.
So, where is Himeka?
Oh, she's taking a shower.
I see. So, it's just us?
I mean, yeah. Miss Kakone?
Can you forget about what happened at the bar?
You remember?
Yeah.
But sis said you forget everything.
I pretended not to remember because if I don't, Himeka would tease me till I died.
I see. Then why don't you just not drink?
If I turn it down after saying I don't remember, she's gonna assume I'm lying.
I see. So you have to drink.
Yeah.
That's why she can't stop. But if she's embarrassed every time, she should probably put an end to it somewhere. But she's so cute when she's embarrassed. She's usually very pretty anyway. Okay, well, I'll forget about it then.
You don't have to say it out loud.
No, that's not what I meant. But it was very cute.
What are you saying? You're not gonna trick me, mister.
Seriously, I thought so.
Mm,
Why are you upset?
because you're teasing me.
I'm not teasing you.
You're only saying things to trap me.
What are you talking about?
You used to always say that you liked me and that I was pretty when we would play games together.
Huh? I mean, I did say that, but I looked at her as a sister considering she was 5 years older than me.
And somehow I became your teacher and you started avoiding me.
I mean, I figured that if I acted all friendly towards you, you might have some troubles.
You didn't have to avoid me. I was pretty hurt.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Why am I being told off right now? She's acting like a child. Maybe she's still a little drunk?
Oh, look at that. She's being honest.
Sis? What do you mean?
She comes off as cool and mature, but she's pretty childish inside.
So this is who she really is?
Don't ignore me. Yeah, the spoiled little girl is the real her. I've seen it a few times when she was in college, but she never showed it to you because she was a big sis.
I'm just surprised.
When she drinks and turns into a cat, she wakes up like this. It's cute, right?
It's cute, but...
Stop ignoring me.
Sorry. I'm just surprised by the gap in her personality. She's so cute.
Hey, Kakone. How do you feel about Kenya?
Why are you asking her that?
I like him. I always have.
Kakone?
I always liked him, but he suddenly got all manly and good-looking. I always watched you helping people out in high school, so I fell for you.
I didn't know that she felt that way about me.
How do you feel about her?
I think she's pretty and thought she was mature like you, but I didn't look at her romantically.
Wasn't she cute today?
I mean, she was cute, but it was almost like she was younger than me.
Right? Then don't think about it too much. Today was about matchmaking.
That's true. Miss Kakone, will you go out with me?
You sure?
Yeah, I'd love to go out with you.
Of course. I want to date you too. Let's have fun together, Kenya.
That's how I started dating her. Afterwards, as she started sobering up, she turned bright red and was so embarrassed, but she didn't take back our dating. So we started dating and have been spending our days happy. By the way, the reason Sis suggested this matchmaking session was from Kakone's suggestion. She was pretty cool looking, but it turns out she was fairly sweet.
Huh?
That girl that's staring at me unsatisfied is Shion. She's gonna be my stepsister. Apparently, she's 6 years younger than me and just started working this year. She's cute, but she seems difficult to get along with.
Shion, what are you upset about? I don't like it. You said it was fine if your mom remarried. That's not what I mean. Why do I have to live with you? That's why I'm upset. You can't live alone yet. I can too. You haven't done your own laundry or cooked for yourself. What? Don't tell people that. It's embarrassing.
I see. You haven't cooked at all? What about cooking at school?
Excuse me?
Huh?
I'll have you know, I can cook. I just choose not to cook.
I see.
Huh? Pretty sure you can't cook. Mom! Please stop! I can't cook!
I hear you. I hear you. I can kind of read between the lines. You can't cook.
Huh?
For some reason, Shion kept glaring at me afterwards, and then life began as stepsiblings. Oh, good morning, Shion.
Huh.
She has been ignoring me like this pretty much the whole time. I think it's kind of cute that she has a sound effect for ignoring me. It was spending our day-to-day kind of awkward like this when...
Nice to meet you. I'm Shion Kito.
What's wrong, Mrs. Kito? You're always so cool. Are you nervous?
I'm okay.
You could tell from a mile away that she was nervous. We had gathered new members for a new project that we were going to start on, but I didn't expect Shion to be here. I knew based off the paperwork, but... I'm sorry, she seems to be nervous. She's usually pretty solid, but... it's alright. This kind of thing can throw people off sometimes. I don't mind too much, so let's just go ahead and get started. This is supposed to be a place where I can gauge how well the person can communicate, but I already know the kind of person she is. Thank you. Relax, Miss Kito. Just take some deep breaths. If you are able to take part in the project, it will be of great benefit to you and our company.
Yes, sir.
I can hear you. You're giving her unnecessary pressure. I wanted to say something, but I also didn't want to seem overbearing. I was going to ask about your experience, but I guess this is your first time working in the real world? That's correct. She did study programming throughout college, and we taught her in-house, so it shouldn't be a problem. I see. Our company makes use of several different coding languages. Would you be interested in learning some of the codes that you may not have experience with?
Yes, sir. I would like to increase my knowledge as a programmer.
I see. Most of coding is all very similar, so you shouldn't have a problem there. We will make sure you have extra time to work if you need to tackle something in a new language. We understand you're new, so please take this as a learning opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Does that mean... I will talk to you about the details without Mrs. Kito, but yes, it looks good. Thank you so much. We have the same last name, so hopefully there's some kind of connection between you two. Yeah. Looking forward to working with you. It's a pretty rare last name, but I guess he didn't figure out that we were step-siblings. I mean, I can't blame him considering we look completely different. She changed her last name after she joined the company, so I would have expected him to be more suspicious, but I went back to my company after the meeting was over.
Mr. Nagisa?
The night after the interview, Shion started talking to me.
I didn't know you worked for such a large company.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think I'd see you at the interview.
Not exactly a pleasant surprise.
Did the sales guy say something about the interview? He definitely scolded me. He said if I did what I did during today's interview, I'll be dropped in a heartbeat. I have to ask, did you think positively about our interview because I'm your stepsister? I see, so that's what she wanted to ask about. That had nothing to do with my judgment.
Really?
Yeah, I've been around that company before and it wasn't that difficult of a task, so it was more than enough with a newbie. I wanted to make sure that the person was motivated, but I felt okay with you.
But...
Don't worry about the little things, just do great things at work, okay? Sorry we'll end up having to work together, though.
No, thank you. I'm Shion Kito. Pleasure to meet you all.
Shion greeted everyone on the team when she started on the project. She seemed less tense, so I felt more comfortable letting her work. She's new at this, so please help her out if she needs it.
Okay, my name is Hana Higurashi. Let's get along, Shion. Shion, you have the same last name as Mr. Kito. I have to call you by your first name. Oh, does that mean I need to call Mr. Kito Nagisa too?
Yeah, no, you can call me Mr. Kito and call her Shion.
Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Shion isn't good with our people, so she looks troubled. I hope they get along. She introduced herself to people around the office. Everyone noticed I had the same last name, but no one asked about it. The only person that would bring it up like that would be Miss Higurashi. So, this is the new members' documents. Let me know if you don't know how to do something.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. I returned to my desk after her signing her work.
Can I help you? Are you related to Mr. Kito? Why? Because you have the same last name? And he always talks business to people at other companies. Even when they're younger, but with you, he's very casual. I see. We have the same last name, but we aren't related. I see. That's too bad. What is? If you were his relative, I would have been nice to you to try to show up my kindness to Mr. Kito. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, don't worry about it. Besides, I'll be nice to you either way. If there's something you need help with, don't hesitate to ask. I see. Thank you. You're welcome.
I guess they're getting along. Higurashi was a bright and kind girl. She may have better luck getting along with Shion by not talking so much, though. I decided to just let things go and see where it went.
Shion, how about lunch together? No, ma'am. I like to eat alone. Oh, come on, don't be like that. How about you, Mr. Kito? What?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, why not?
You know what? Rain check. Another day.
Why?
I think you should have some girl time. I can feel the threat from Shion behind you.
Oh.
Higurashi went somewhere with Shion afterwards. It looks like Shion would be able to get along with everyone and do work well, but...
Shion, you're staying late again? Yes, ma'am. You've been working late every day now for the past few days. You should say something if your schedule is too busy. I'm okay. I can do work on my own.
I don't know if she's okay. She's pretty behind schedule, to be honest. She is apparently too straight-edged and not very efficient. I can change the schedule a little bit, but there was a little time left to submit, so it wasn't an issue to adjust the schedule, even if we were behind. It was better than working late every day. But if she's going to work as a system engineer from now on, she should know that first. Realistically, I would have intervened, but because she's my stepsister, I left it alone. 2 weeks later...
Mr. Kito, we're not going to make the deadline at this rate!
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
This isn't a laughing matter!
I know, relax. Let's go talk to Miss Kito. Miss Kito, why didn't you say something? It was pretty clear you were behind.
I figured that if I worked late, I could catch up.
No, you were getting further and further behind every day. I think you just found it difficult to say that you were behind. You understand, right? You're causing other people problems.
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'll work late.
Okay, this is where you ask me for help.
Huh?
I admire your work ethic, trying to finish the job you started, but that doesn't fix the problem, right? You still won't make it on time. That's not taking responsibility, that's ignoring reality. You need to just ask me and I can help split the work between other workers.
But then I caused trouble to them.
What are you talking about? Not meeting the deadline is the worst thing you can do.
Oh. Mr. Kito, your smile looks super fake. So, what do you want to do? I don't mind jumping in for some help. I don't think I can do it alone, though.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got him.
Huh?
I knew it would make it, so I left it alone on purpose.
I see.
We have to make the deadline, so I would have made a move sooner if I thought we were seriously in trouble.
I knew it. I'm not sure if you're really nice or really mean.
Anyway, I'll take over from here. I took Xian's task and went back to my desk.
Wow, he's finishing off the system without looking up any of the code. Right? He was called the Distinguisher Kito for good reason. What is that? He kept putting out fires from the troublesome projects, and so he was called that to respect his coding skills.
I get a little shy when I hear that name, but...
Mr. Kito is actually pretty famous when it comes to this field. He's dealt with a lot of companies and a lot of projects. They spread the rumors.
I don't know why people spread so many rumors. I'm just a regular programmer.
There are many people who can code as fast as you code, and as many languages as you without looking it up. I mean, that's why everyone wants to work under you. If you work, you don't have to worry about any problems. He's also becoming known as a great mentor.
I'm glad that you're saying great things about me, but can you go back to work, please? I wouldn't mind if you're working hard, but I won't deal with someone who's not going to make it on time for playing around.
Oh, sorry. I'm going back now.
You're a great worker, but sometimes you talk too long.
I'm sorry. Please don't abandon me.
I'm not going to abandon you.
This is what the worker was talking about, how this would be a great experience. It's not that I would get to take part in a large company's project. It's that I would be able to work under Nagisa and learn a lot. And he keeps just finishing line after line of code. I don't even know if I can ever get that good.
Phew, all done. I was satisfied after I completed the tasks, and we were back on schedule to finish by the deadline.
You really have some kind of cheat code. Sometimes I really feel like I can't do it.
Why?
You don't know because you're natural.
Hey, if you have something that I'm doing that bothers you, you just tell me.
Mr. Kito?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry for the trouble I caused for this project. I understand if you have to let my company know about this.
Nah.
Huh?
I wasn't actually in trouble or anything. You're new. Of course you're gonna struggle with making it on time with your schedule. It was also on me for leaving it alone until now, so I'm not gonna put in any complaints with your company.
Mr. Kito, this is pretty rare.
What is?
You usually leave people alone when they're out companies people to help them learn, but if it's someone else coming to work with us, you usually help immediately. You don't have to help someone that doesn't work with us grow or anything. In fact, it could lead to some problems.
Actually, I got a call from Miss Kito's company about how I'm making her work too late too often.
What? I'm sorry. I will talk to them.
No, don't worry about it. I figured that would happen too.
Mr. Kito.
So, don't worry about it. What are you staring at, Miss Higurashi?
You seem so sweet to Miss Shion. Are you actually married to her? What? No!
Nah, we aren't married.
I see. Relatives?
Oh,
I'm sorry. We are actually stepsiblings. What? But you said you weren't related! Yeah, there's a whole story. I see. Well, I won't dig too much because I know it's private. But, anyway, let's keep working together. Okay, Shion? Yeah, of course.
apparently Shion was Higurashi's favorite. I was a little worried at first, but I'm glad the two are getting along now. Shion looks a little troubled, but Then, that night...
Nagisa?
What's up?
About today. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're still talking about that? Don't worry about it. But just make sure to let someone know, especially me, if you feel like you won't make it in time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we're siblings, even if we aren't blood related, so don't hesitate to ask for favors.
You're sure?
Of course.
Okay, then.
Why is she hugging me? What's going on?
Rub.
Why is she rubbing her cheek on me? Shion, what's wrong?
You said I could ask for favors.
I see. That's not what I meant. Maybe she's actually a little goofy? Afterwards, she was stuck on me. Of course, at home, even at work. She wouldn't go far. We usually spent lunch apart, but now she just kept wanting to follow me around. As a result...
Shion, you're spending too much time with him, even if you're his sister. What about you, Miss Hana? You're always following him around too.
This kind of argument happened fairly often. I thought they got along. When the two started a fire, I had to step in to extinguish. This isn't exactly the kind of fire I'm used to extinguishing. However, it wasn't like other people were going to say anything about it, so I had to step in. But, come to think of it, everyone is looking jealous. I spend every day extinguishing those fires while being confused.
You didn't meet your quota again, did you?
I, Yuya Karata, was currently being lectured by my manager. This is a company that dispatches system engineers. But ever since I joined the company and was assigned to the sales department, it's been like this. I'm sorry.
Although you're a new employee, I still need you to fulfill your minimum quota at the very least.
Yes, I'll do my best.
Not just talk. Give me the results.
Manager's lecture continued for the next 2 hours. Are you kidding me? Under an order from my manager, I'm currently sitting in front of a company that's known for being in shambles. He wants me to make some sales to this company as punishment. What the hell? Trying to make sales with a company that's about to go under? I know. The manager just wants to criticize me again after I fail to make the sales. I've been treated like this many times since I joined the company. Well, whining about it isn't going to make things better. I guess I'll go since they'll let me make an appointment. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Karata of Kuzayato Corporations. I'm here today for an appointment at 3 p.m. with Hinamoto-san of the systems department. I was then shown to the company's reception room. And then...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
A very pretty woman came in. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. Nice to meet you. My name is Karata of Kuzayato Corporation. Pleased to meet you.
Oh my, you have so much energy. Nice to meet you. I'm Hinamoto, president of Kanon Rise Corporations.
Thank you. Wait, president? Not someone from the systems department?
I'm sorry. I kind of misled you when you called.
I see. I'm tempted to ask why, but I can't afford to say anything to put her in a bad mood. I'm getting even more nervous now, since it's the president.
So, you're willing to provide us with human resources?
Yes! I have the skill sheet here, but we have some excellent system engineers on hand, and we're looking forward to helping your company.
Thanks for taking the trouble to bring it here. But I'm sorry. We've got enough employees.
I see. Of course. If they didn't have enough, they would have moved to acquire it themselves. But if that's the case, why did she bother to take the time?
Can I have this skill sheet?
Huh?
If I ever need help, I may call on you.
Oh, of course. We'd love to help you then. Thus, I failed in making the sale, but somehow I managed to keep some hope alive. But in the end, the manager scolded me for my failure. 2 months later, I quit the company because I couldn't keep up with the work. Then one day... it's such a beautiful day. I was escaping from reality in the park because I couldn't find a new job and my savings were about to run out. What am I gonna do now? This game called life is just too much. Huh? Where did you come from all of a sudden? got a collar and a leash. Maybe it got separated from its owner while taking a walk? There. Where did your owner go?
Fu, what are you doing?
Huh? That voice.
I'm sorry about that. Wait a second. You're the one that came to our company before.
Hello?
I didn't expect to see you here. You must be a neighbor.
Looks like it.
Is something wrong?
Huh?
You don't seem well.
No, I'm fine. Look, I'm fine.
Huh?
Can I help you?
Kurata-san.
President Hinamoto, what are you?
You don't have to force yourself to act cheerful. It's okay to be vulnerable, even if you're a working adult.
I quit my job.
Huh? How come?
I couldn't meet my quota at all, and I didn't get along with my boss.
Do you already know where you're going to work next?
I'm ashamed to say that I haven't found a job yet. But since I left the company so soon, it seems like no one wants to hire me.
The work in the same company for a long time principle has its pros and its cons. But I'm guessing you've just been unlucky.
Also, I don't want to work in sales anymore, which is why it's so hard to find a job.
I see. Would you like to work for our company then?
I can?
Yes. You were polite to the reception girl, and you didn't change your polite attitude even when I didn't speak to you in honorifics. That kind of personality is a double plus.
Now that you mention it, you're speaking in honorifics now. Perhaps your attitude at that company was...
On purpose.
Why would you do that?
To evaluate their personality. We also look at how they treat the receptionist.
Oh, come to think of it, there are salespeople who act polite to the person in charge, but talk down to the receptionist and have a bossy attitude.
Yes, we don't tolerate people like that. In fact, there was one more trick.
A trick?
Please come to our company next time you have time. You'll see the trick.
What? I had no idea what she was talking about at the time. But since she was going to let me join the company, I decided to take her offer and visit when she had free time in her schedule.
Are you nervous?
On the appointed day, when I went to the front of their company, President Hinamoto was waiting for me. I'm nervous.
It's nice to be honest.
Thank you.
Shall we go inside then?
Yes.
You'd be surprised.
Why do you look so proud? That's what I was thinking, but I soon found out why. It's so beautiful!
I knew you'd be surprised.
No, because I thought the hallway was totally different after going upstairs, but it looks as if it's a completely different building.
There's a reason for this, too. What would you think if the outside of the building was a wreck or the reception room was dirty?
Oh, I would think that the business isn't doing so well.
Yes, that's right. So if it's a company we don't normally do business with, they might try to get under our feet or look down on us. We reject all of those kinds of people. We want to do business with them long term, not just once.
I see. This person looks naive, but she knows what she's doing. Huh? But if that's the case, does that mean I did something wrong?
Oh, that's, I apologize, but we don't accept temporary workers at our company. We have a large pool of talented people, so we don't need to rely on people outside the company. In other words, There was no problem with your attitude, Kurata-san. It was simply the content of the sales pitch that didn't match.
That's both a relief and a disappointment.
I'm sorry. Shall we talk in the reception room over there?
Wait, there was a reception room there too?
We talk to people from companies we do business with and people related to the parent company over here.
I see. Wait, parent company?
Have you ever heard of Kanon Yuki Corporations?
Yes, I have. It's a major well-known company in Japan.
That's our parent company. It's my grandfather's.
What? I had no idea! I guess the names do ring a bell.
Many people don't even notice it because of how this building looks. Well, even if they do, there are some people who look down on us just for the appearance. I have to deal with people who come to my office for the first time in order to identify those who are disrespectful.
Why do you go so far?
Human resources are an asset to the company. This company was started by me, but I'm pulling talented people from Kanon Yuki. That's why we choose our business partners carefully, so that our employees won't have a bad experience if we make a mistake. Here is your employment contract, Kurata-san.
Thank you very much. Wait, what? A base salary of 280,000 yen, a bonus worth 5 months of pay, weekends and holidays off, and even big holidays? And you even have 2 summer holidays?
Oh, yeah, that's right. The summer breaks are in July and August. As for the salary, it's a little low since you have no experience, but it will go up depending on how hard you work. So please do your best.
No, it's not low at all. I had a base salary of 220,000 yen at my last company, and my bonus was only worth 1 month. By the way, what is it like with work on holidays and overtime?
Oh, no, our company basically prohibits working overtime and on holidays. Unless it's an emergency, it isn't allowed.
That's amazing! At my previous company, service overtime and working on holidays were the norm.
It's a lot more efficient and faster to work within the allotted time and concentrate on the work than to work overtime. If we raise the salary accordingly, employees will be motivated and will work hard.
This is the company of my dreams!
But, in return, I only hire people I approve personally.
Oh, how come you decided to let me in? I have no experience.
Because you have a good personality. You were polite when you came to the office, and you were kind to my puppy who showed up unexpectedly. People who can be kind to anyone are the most valuable.
I see.
Kurata-san, I know you may have had a hard time in your previous job, but please lend us your strength. Let's make this company great together.
Yes! I'm looking forward to working with you. This is how I came to join Kanon Rise Corporations. After that, a more experienced senior became my mentor and taught me the ropes very kindly. If you don't understand something, just ask me again. Yes, thank you. I like your energy. As expected since you were scouted by President Hitamoto. It's a very comfortable working environment.
Kurata-kun, let's go for lunch together.
President Hitamoto approached me during lunch break. When I joined the company, she stopped using honorifics and started talking to me in a casual way. Boss, are you sure?
It's fine. Don't worry about your position. It's lunch break.
I'll take your word for it. Huh? Why only with Kurata-kun? Huh? He was just treating me kindly. I hope this isn't gonna make him treat me worse.
This company has an in-house cafeteria and it's delicious. But people get nervous when I'm there and glance at me. Which is why I eat outside so that people can relax. But it can get lonely.
I see. That's probably not the reason why they stare at you. Well, it's better not to tell her. I can't just say it's because she's beautiful. Looks very expensive, doesn't it?
Don't be so uptight. It's my favorite restaurant and it'll be on me.
No, I can't let my boss pay for it.
Don't you know? In times like this, it's better to let your superiors treat you like this. They'll like you better that way.
I see. Well then, I will gladly take your offer.
I've always wanted a brother.
Why all of a sudden?
You're 4 years younger than me, which is the same age as my sister. Which is why you look like a younger sibling to me.
That's how you were looking at me?
Yup. Can I call you Yuya-kun?
Sure, that's fine.
Really? Oh, thanks. Oh, you can call me Big Sister if you want.
No way!
I knew it. By the way, what about when we're alone?
No!
Yuya-kun, you're so stingy.
It's not a question of being stingy. Please don't make fun of me.
Sorry. The bill is on me as an apology.
She already said it was on her, but she probably did that just so I don't have to worry about it. She's a hard woman to grasp, but I think she's as kind as she looks.
So how's work going?
Oh, it's still taking me a while to learn, but they're all teaching me kindly. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen when I get back, but...
All the employees here are nice, and they've got the skills. I'm sure you'll grow too if you follow them.
Yes, I'm sure. I'll do my best.
Yep. Good luck.
Boss paid the bill and we walked out. Thanks for the meal. It was delicious.
Huh? Is that you, Kurata?
Oh, manager.
You quit the company as if you were running away. What have you been doing since?
Oh, I changed jobs.
Huh? I didn't know there was a company that would hire you. Where?
It's...
Nice to meet you. I'm Yuya's boss, Hinamoto of Kanon Rice Corporations.
Wow, she's so beautiful. Wait, Kanon Rise? That rag and bone company?
Huh?
As expected of Kurata. That's a shabby company, isn't it? I don't need your card. Right, you guys? Yeah. You never know when they might go out of business. Right? Let's go.
Boss.
Hey, Yuya-kun.
Yes?
I told you that I value character, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
People like that don't understand where connections lie. They don't realize that their attitude can be exposed to places they least expect.
Boss?
Oh, Yuya-kun, I'm so glad I looked up your company when you gave me your business card.
What are you thinking of?
I'm going to remind them how important character is. I'm gonna go make some calls.
Where to?
Oh, you don't have to worry about it, Yuya-kun.
Understood. Scary. It's true how people say the kind ones are the scariest when they lose their temper. A few days later,
We apologize!
I was called in by the boss to take care of something and saw the managers apologizing when I arrived. Apparently, a major client of my former company was Kanon Yuki, and after receiving a report from President Hinamoto, the old man stopped all business with the company. They're very furious that he made fun of their precious granddaughter.
I'll be screwed since I'll have to take responsibility! Please, reopen the deal!
No, I can't.
We beg you!
This is what happens when you look down on others. Please consider this as a learning experience.
No!
The managers kept bowing down to her, but she did not change her mind. Even though she's kind, she has a harsh side to her. Was it okay?
You're going to worry about those people? Yuya-kun, you really are kind.
No, it's not that. I mean, the people over at Kanon Yuki might be in trouble because they lost all their manpower at once.
Oh, we're fine with that. We've sent out some of our best employees over there, so they'll handle things until the holes are filled. I don't think the workload will be too bad, since it's the kind of work we used to do, and we've always kept a little bit of leeway in our normal schedule. But I still have to thank them, so I'm going to pay them accordingly. And when everyone comes back, I'll compensate everyone who got involved by giving them holidays!
This is the reason why the company's doing so well. She attracts so many talented people who want to work for her. I need to work hard so I won't get left behind. And also to be seen as a man. After that, the boss would invite me out for lunch and drinks, so I had a good work-life balance. I don't think she sees me as a man yet, but if I work hard, maybe that'll change. I'll continue to do my best to not only help myself, but also the president.
My name is Koki Maeda. I'm just a run-of-the-mill junior in high school. The second semester started, and no one was going to be the health commissioner, so I voted for myself for the second semester in a row. Taking care of the flowers in the yard and cleaning the school, people don't want to do the grunt work, so it made sense that no one wanted to do it. There was also one more person who worked as health commissioner.
Hey, Maeda, how much water should I give?
Just enough around all of them. If you give too much, they'll rot.
Okay, I got it.
Her name is Nana Koyanagi. She gets along with people, and she's been confessed to at least once a month. I'll do it.
I'll do it too.
When I chose to be health commissioner, she also elected herself immediately, so we both ended up doing it. Of course, all of the boys were jealous and upset, but I couldn't really work up the courage to turn it down anymore. Do you like flowers? Or maybe you like pretty things?
I like flowers, and I like pretty things more than dirtier things. But why?
Because people wouldn't want to do this job normally.
That's true.
Did I say something?
No.
I don't understand what she's thinking. I can kind of tell what my sisters are thinking of, but I should just obey. I see. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
She's not upset anymore, but I don't understand why she joined. Watch out! Are you okay? I'm sorry. A baseball came flying.
Thank you for looking out for me. Where are your glasses?
Where are they? Oh, they broke.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's because of me.
No, they're just cheap and fake anyway.
What? Really?
Yeah, so don't worry about it, okay?
Okay, thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it. Oops, sorry.
Oh, I'm kind of cold. Did you see?
Nope, I didn't see anything. Black.
Achoo!
Are you okay? Hang on. Here, use my jacket. I had PE, but I didn't wear my top, so wear it if you want.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess you were in the same class, so you should have gym clothes too. I guess it's better to give you this, since you might have had to walk around like that in the school, where you don't even know who's there.
No, I only brought a t-shirt, so you saved me.
Oh, okay. Your face is kind of red. Do you want to go to the nurse? Maybe you should go home.
Huh? It's not red, but maybe I'll go home now. I have more things to do once I get home.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll borrow your jersey then.
Okay. It's a Saturday tomorrow, so just give it back to me on Monday.
Okay. I'll wash it before I give it back.
Thanks.
Okay. I'll see you next week. Welcome home, bro. Where are your glasses?
Oh, a baseball came flying towards us, so I broke them.
Huh. I figured you could dodge it.
I was late to react, so it hit me.
I'm glad that you didn't get hurt, but be careful, okay?
Yeah, I'll be careful. Yeah, hopefully I can react fast enough to catch it the next time.
If it broke, we should go buy you a new one.
No, I don't need it. It's fake anyway.
No, we'll help you pick this time.
I would understand if you guys chose it, but it's just in the way.
No, they're to avoid pests.
Pests? I guess if I'm wearing them, bugs won't get into my eyes.
Not those pests.
Huh? The three of us went to buy glasses. The next day... Huh? Miss Koyanagi? Why are you here?
It was Saturday, and I was off, so I figured I'd bring it by. If you'd like, have this with your family.
Thanks, but... How do you know where I live?
Just random luck. Don't worry about the little things. Huh? You had spare glasses at home?
Nah, I went to buy them with my sisters yesterday. They said to prevent pests. They're kind of overly protective.
Did they say to avoid pests or bad things?
Yeah. How did you know?
I understand. I think it's alright to wear glasses and avoid pests too.
I don't get it, but okay.
Bro! Who are you talking with? Huh? Koyanagi? Oh, hey, Kyoka, Asuka. I'm here. Why are you here? Actually, get away from him! I heard they were overly protective. I can help with that.
I did want the two to get over me, but...
Get away from my brother! Huh? Why do I have to get away from my boyfriend? Boyfriend? Is that true, bro?
Yeah. It's true.
Something smells fishy. Then I'll ask. But what do you like about him? How he's nice. He protected me from the baseball, right, Kouki? Kouki?
Why are you calling me by my first name?
We have to pretend like we're dating. You can call me Nana.
Okay.
Even we don't call him by his name. And he got hit because he saved you. So what do you like about her?
Crap. I didn't even think about that! Her face?
Only my face. Our faces are cute too. He's just shy because he's in front of you two. You always compliment me.
I didn't know why, but I felt a tremendous amount of pressure. I guess it's because she's really nice? She decided to work with me and ask questions without hesitating.
I'm not sure if you're complimenting me, but thanks. Anyway, you can't date him unless we agree. Yeah.
Wait, how will you agree?
We're gonna go change. Tell us who's Asuka and who's Kyoka. Sure.
Are you sure you have this?
I'm pretty good at telling people apart. Alright, here we go. Who's who? Right is Kyoka and left is Asuka. How did you? You got lucky!
She got it right tens of times after that.
How do you know every time? You two look completely different. I only came to return the jersey today, so I'm gonna go back home now.
Monday.
Good morning, Koki.
Oh, hey, Nana. Why are you here?
Because we're gonna go to school together, of course. You didn't want to go to school with us, but you're okay with her?
I just didn't want to go to high school with my younger sisters. Besides, I didn't say I'd go with her.
Let's go. Pretend you're my boyfriend.
I mean...
If you're going to school with her, we're going too. You don't have any complaints, right?
I mean, if I go like this... We went to school together, and, just as I predicted, there were rumors about us. And the two didn't care at all about the rumors.
Koki, let's have bento. We'll have bento too. Koki, let's go on a date after class. We're going too.
Hey! Maida's making a harem and eating handmade food and going on dates! I'm so jealous. He's going out with a beauty like Koyanagi and at-home girls like the twins. Hang on. People are spreading weird rumors. And they're actually at home as my twin sisters!
I mean, it's kind of expected, huh?
Why are you in such a good mood? There's an actual rumor that we're dating. The harem aside.
I mean, of course. If we talk that much at school, they'll think we're dating. You're even calling me Nana.
Shouldn't I only call you Nana in front of the two?
No, we'll need to pretend fully. We go to the same school, so they'll figure it out quickly.
I mean, that's true. Do you have anyone you like?
Huh? Why?
I didn't notice it at first, but this would be bad if you actually liked someone. What if the person you like thinks you're dating me?
I do have someone, but no matter how much they spread rumors about us, it won't be a problem.
Huh? So?
You finally figured it out? You took long enough.
Yeah. I figured it must be someone at another school.
You're really slow sometimes.
I'm sorry? I made her mad again. I don't understand why she gets so mad sometimes.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're thinking about me. You really are nice.
You think so? I think it's nicer that you're pretending to be my girlfriend to get my sisters to grow away from me.
Is that normal to you? I can't lie to you anymore.
Huh? Lie?
Yeah, I actually used that as an excuse to date you.
What do you mean?
I really don't care about the problems. I just wanted to become your girlfriend, so I suggested we date.
What? But why?
Because I like you, of course.
But why would you like me? You're the most popular sophomore. Why didn't you just confess to me if you really liked me? There wouldn't be a sane soul that could say no to her.
I mean, that's true, but I figured if people started rumors about us pretend dating, it would eventually come true. Even if it didn't, maybe you would have a harder time saying no to me confessing.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not mad. Why did you just tell me?
I felt bad for lying, so I just had to confess. Besides, you said the nice thing about me in front of your sisters. But it's just because I wanted to make the connection with you. Besides
what?
I'm going to say something weird, but you promise you won't run away?
Yeah, of course.
When you gave me that jersey, I had my own jersey.
What? Really?
Yeah, but when you lent me your jersey, I was too happy to tell you. Besides, it smelled so good that I wanted to take it home.
But why didn't you just hold on to it until Monday?
I was planning on it, but I figured I should wash it and return it to you ASAP.
I see.
I'm sorry, I know it's weird.
I don't think so.
See, you are backing off.
No, I'm not backing off. I just didn't know I did anything to make you like me. So I'm confused.
I told you when I told your sisters apart. I'm good at reading people. When we were sophomores, we were in different classes, so I didn't think much of it. But when you nominated yourself to go for the one job that no one wanted, I thought it was very cool of you. Besides, your two sisters always talked about how nice you were. And you're pretty cute when you take your glasses off.
I see. Thanks.
But this is it now.
Why?
There's no reason for us to be dating. Your sisters are now more stuck on you than they were before.
I mean, that's true. I think we should fix this, though. Come over to my house.
Huh? Okay.
Hey bro, Koyanagi, what's up?
Yeah, we had something important to talk about. We're not actually dating.
What? Really?
Yeah, I figured that if we said that we were dating, you two would back away from me. But you two kind of just got stuck closer to me. I'm not good at lying, and I'm dumb, so I'm just going to be blunt. Grow away from me.
No, I want to be spoiled.
If you two don't, then I can't have a girlfriend.
If you two are lying about dating, then what's the problem? Wait, so you two aren't dating? Does that mean she doesn't like you? It seemed like she really liked you, so I was actually considering accepting it. Yeah, she seemed to have a really good eye for people.
I really do like him.
We knew it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, since it seemed like you two actually liked me a little. Don't worry, he hates me.
Huh? Is that true, bro?
No, not at all.
Huh?
I haven't answered her saying that she liked me. I just didn't want to make a girlfriend till you two agreed to back off.
Does that mean...
That's basically an answer. You like her!
No way!
Oh.
Thank you. I think I'll be okay even if your sisters are stuck on you.
You're so annoying. We're never gonna be okay with it.
It seems like it's going to be a little more until my sisters leave me alone.